Hey, what's up? My name is Haley Shin, and today we're talking about 3 brands that are making waves. Let's dive in. So, this will be a weekly series where I highlight different brands that are being creatively disruptive in terms of how they market themselves. But before I hop into any of the topics, if you haven't checked out my last video where I talk about the 5 core elements that make a world-class brand strategy, feel free to check that out because I will be referencing some concepts from that video. Otherwise, the first brand we're going to start with is PDF Channel. Their Instagram is pdf.channel. Here's a quick scroll of their feed. The biggest thing for me that sticks out is their positioning. I quickly get the sense that their positioning is limits reimagined. And you can see that through the footwear, which has almost like a 3D, 4D look. You can see that through the existing garments that are re-engineered, how the photos are being shot creatively and brought to life. And so that's a very exciting proposition for any consumer that is on the fringes of wanting to be disruptive and different. They've also positioned their product with a good roster of influencers that move the needle when it comes to youth culture, such as J Balvin, Rihanna, and Drake, whether you love them or you hate them. So the next brand I'll talk about is Pass Down Store out in the UK. The homie put me on not long ago. But taking a quick look at their feed, if I had to put a positioning on their brand, I would say whimsical disruption. Their creative is something I haven't really seen before. It's very lo-fi yet highly artistic. If you take a quick look at this video, it's very audacious. Doesn't have a clear brand message, which is cool, but it just makes things feel a lot less serious in a great way. Any other brand that was trying to go with this approach, it just seemed like chaos and disruption. But for them, they're able to use the shock factor and mix that with the creative storytelling that highlights the product and the creative that they're looking to sell. So I really rock with them. They're dope. And the last brand that I'll talk about is Hidden New York. You can check them out, hidden.ny. They're a page on IG that curates a lot of great images. Their positioning is pretty straightforward. It's coveted archival. If you look at their page, you quickly get put on images that you never thought you would have ever seen. It keeps you wanting more. So they've turned themselves into a source and a database of just great content. And the formula works. They post consistently, great brand collaborations, strategically positioning themselves with brands that move the needle in the culture and people that also move the needle. But above all else, when you look at what works, it's the power of storytelling. The story comes first for most of these brands and the product second. It's exciting when you see creative brands coming out and doing things that disrupt the status quo unapologetically, because it shows marketing isn't dead. Brands making waves on the Shin Chronicles podcast. I'll be back at you. This is episode 10, and there's plenty more to come. So stay tuned, keep rocking with me, and I'll keep bringing you the latest. Take care. Peace. But before we hop out of here, I want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors, Sibi, S-I-B-I. It is a curated marketplace for tastemakers to find premium secondhand fashion. You can download it in the Apple App Store. It's called Sibi Marketplace. And we only feature highly coveted resellers and collectors. It's invite only today. It will open up in the future. But if you have a collection that you think is worth sharing, feel free to go to our website and contact us, cbapp.com. Otherwise, download the app. You'll be on our email list and we'll notify you of the next pop-up. It's coming soon. Thanks.